Hi, I hope this is what you guys need. My name is Nieves. I am a certified pet fashion designer and I live on the Lower East Side of New York City. This is one of my dogs. Her name is Kahlua and I have 5 Chihuahuas. Their names are Vanilla, Tabasco, Mojito, Margarita, and Kahlua here. I also have a cat named Martini. They all work for television, and I'm going to ask you to just to bear with me because I have the other computer in front of me, so I'm going to be reading the questions and answering as I go along. So you guys get what you need to check on today. So let me see. Um, I Each one of my dogs has come different ways to our home. Made some through adoption and others, like Tabasco, that is an AKC champion. I bought him, so I get to have both worlds, a taste of both worlds, and at the same time that also helps me when I'm advocating for animal issues. I run the New York City Chihuahua meetups. We have 800 something members, close to 900, and then so I am the leader and I'm always trying to bring education besides the fun things like the Chihuahua State Center Park events or Chilloween, which is one of the largest events that we have, and then all Chihuahuas come in customs. We have also Santa Paws in December. um, each one of my dogs, of course, each one have come in different periods of my life, and then but they're all very special to me. Like my little Kahlua. Kahlua actually comes because she looks like another dog that I had before her that passed away. A friend of mine saw me very depressed after he was gone, and then when she saw her, she thought that she looked like my late Tequila. That was his name, Tequila. No, I don't drink that much. I know that all my dogs' names are drinks, but it's not that I drink, even that I look like it and acting like it right now. But no, they're just names that I thought are funny. But anyhow, she looked like Tequila, and then so my friend got her for me, and so she's been with me only 8 months, and I adore her. She's a little applehead Chihuahua. Okay. So you guys want to know what's a routine with my dogs? Well, it's very hard because every day is kind of different. I also work as a pet stylist and a pet fashion designer. I do a lot of paintings of dogs. My dogs work as models and as actors. I'm always running with them, kind of a talent manager, agent type of thing. But a routine day for them will be to get up. I check on their teeth. Sometimes I just pet them, and while I'm doing so, I'm checking that everyone is okay. Had their breakfast that it can be, venison or bison kibbles, and I mix it with a little eggs or cottage cheese, something to give a little taste. Um, and then after that, they might check their calendar to see if we have any schedules on it, like they have to go to work. Like for example, Margarita, one of the other Chihuahuas, she's been working for Ralph Lauren for the last 2 years. So we get scheduled to go to the showroom, and then she gets to get all dressed up, and they try the outfits to be fitted on her before they approve them to be at the stores for sale. And then other times they're called to go and do a photo shoot or a TV commercial. So depending on what is the schedule of the day, that every day, it varies, as you can imagine, since we get called for different things. So we do that. And after that, well, probably during the day we might go to the park. Each one take turns. I don't bring all of them together because it's kind of difficult. I like to watch them carefully to make sure that nothing happens. I had the experience once where I took like 3 of the little ones, and I had people following me in the park. I felt like a freak, and I was a little scared and concerned because the dog, it's not easy to handle 3 little doggies. It's a lot easier to handle just 1 or 2 at the same time. Um, so that's what happened. What makes my connection with my dog unique? Wow, well, It's been 10 years since I first got it, my first little chihuahua practically, and they have literally changed my life. Uh, as you can see, my main language is Spanish, so I think it's Spanish, but what comes in the mouth is in English. So sometimes, I kind of stumble or get forgetful on what I want to say, and it's hard for me to express it. I'm being truthful here, but anyhow, for the first 10 years of my life living in New York City, I always said I was invisible because, I was very much aware of my language limitations, and I kept myself quiet. I understand everything, but I just kept myself quiet in the corner, watchful about things. The moment that I got my first dog, people started talking to me, and I got a lot of attention. So that kind of pushed me to come out of my little, safety zone and come out. And then they started getting work. I started to meet people and do things that never in my wildest dream I thought I was going to be able to do. And they changed my life practically. Now, 10 years later, I have tons of friends. I can't go anywhere in the city where somebody come and ask me for my dog, so they tell me that they have seen me somewhere. If it's in a magazine or a TV show or something, they go, "Oh, are you the lady that did this? Are you the lady with the chihuahuas? Oh, are you Ada?" If they have chihuahuas like me, so it has. They have changed my life immensely. I mean, look at that face, Ah, how couldn't you? But I am so grateful to the dog because they have bring me to this other world that I didn't even know it existed, or it has been transforming and growing as I keep getting more and more involved into it in all different aspects. From the lobby, I dress them up, I take them to the park and socialize, I do events, I do birthday parties, we do weddings, we do. Just in February we had a masquerade party, yes, and all the doggies were wearing a mask, and the owners too. It was a lot of fun. um, People, if they say I'm crazy, well, the good thing is that they say that they are as crazy as I am. I'm not the only one, so that's the good thing. Or maybe, New York City is very much pet friendly, and my environment has become just that, just an environment where I am surrounded with people with animals, and they have pets at home, or they have pets as not home in the city, but they're wherever they come from. If they're visiting the city, they have pets there, so they understand my passion, they understand how I feel about them, and they actually, most of the time, they say that they feel the same way, which is great. And again, it's through the animals I get to have that bonding, that connection with strangers that wouldn't even acknowledge me, or I would talk to, if it weren't because we start a conversation about, the little dogs or the cats or rats or iguanas, whatever it is that they have. And let me tell you, I have heard all type of people having all sorts of pets. I went to a reptile show and I saw iguanas, I saw spiders, tarantulas, little chameleon things. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Madagascar roaches. Who would knew? I mean, a person has roaches as a pet. So it has opened my eyes to this huge world, and I am crossing boundaries, not only with the little doggies, but also with all the other animals. Why is the human-dog relationship so special? Well, obviously, I go back to it. I think that, somehow they help us to connect, to bond as people, because we have a common interest. They are great therapy. They relax you. Right now, I'm able to do this probably, I've never thought about filming myself, but probably because I am just relaxing here, holding kahlua. I was gonna call her tequila. Holding kahlua, so it helps me to do whatever it is. But she's so precious. I can't stop kissing her. I can be kissing my dogs all day long, and my cat. So let me see. I'm gonna make sure that I have your questions answered. I introduced myself. You saw my dogs already, and I told you their names. Each one is different. Obviously, I think each animal, just like humans, that each one has their own personality. So, and you interact with them as they're your pets. You know what they need, how they want, and all that stuff. So you're going to interact with them and know what the difference on personalities. um, Let me see what else you need. What people think? Well, yes, people think I'm crazy depending on who is it that I'm asking. What is the craziest thing I have ever done for my dogs? I don't know what you mean by that, but if you think that running a group with around 900 people, doing events every month, fashion shows almost every month, you know, for dogs, uh, going and meet celebrities because they go to work on stage doing TVs, commercials, magazines, and every time that we go to a job we meet a personality. Alec Baldwin, I've seen Ron Howard, Henry Winkle. There's so many people that we get to meet that are TV celebrities that we wouldn't even see them unless this is a magazine or newspaper, but we get to meet them in person and to see them going goo goo gaga over my dogs. Oh, that's just incredible and amazing. um, Let me see how my friends and family describe me. Well, my family knows that I love them and I adore them, but they know that my life has gone completely to the dogs. So everything in that sense means that I might miss a birthday party for my niece, or I might miss the baptism, or I might miss a family gathering because I am working with my dogs. So my dogs are having a party of their own. So of course these are my babies and they're gonna have priority. But I think so far my family understands. They wouldn't agree with it, but they understand it. um, to people that are obsessed with their dogs, I don't think anyone can be obsessed enough. Yes, there's no enough of an obsession. You need more. It means, usually people that so-called obsessed are gonna bring better nutrition, better care, gonna be really, really watchful of their pets. So you know what? Obsession is not a bad thing. Actually, I look at it as something positive. An animal that has been obsessed about is not an animal that is gonna end up in the shelter. It's not gonna end up abandoned. Um, what is the biggest misunderstanding that people have about dog crazy people? Maybe that's that they don't understand that connection that we have, and they think that we're crazy. And I understand there's a lot of different issues, like the seniors and children, people hungry in different countries and all of that. But just like on everything, there are people that are passionate on different things. I'm passionate on the animals, and that's what I have chosen to be a spokesperson about, or to be uh, care about. So I guess it all comes to different levels of understanding that not everybody has. And again, you learn that by having animals. You need to have a lot of patience, so obviously you're going to be more understanding. And that's it. I hope this is what you need. I sent you clips of the videos. Nice video. Guys, good luck with your work, and I look forward to see it. Or work with you, whichever way it goes. It'll be a complete pleasure. Right, kahlua? Say bye. Bye-bye.